In today's show, the saving has a higher purpose. Shall we budget? Welcome! I'm so glad you're here. Today is Meaningful Monday. Today is all about playing in my faith binder, and I'm also going to show you a binder I set up at a very low cost. Hello, I'm Nadine, and you might be asking, why am I doing all this? Well, I'm on a special mission to pay off our mortgage early so that I can retire on time too. My husband's already retired, so I need to get down to the nitty-gritty with every dollar we spend so that I can make extra mortgage payments in order to pay off our mortgage so I can retire. Everything I do here on this channel is going to get me there. And today I'm going to show you a binder I made that is very low budget. You may be seeing all the binders and things on channels and thinking, I don't have the money to do all that. Well, I'm going to show you how you can make a simple binder with things from the Dollar Tree. Let's get into it. First, we're going to play in my Women in Faith binder. The first thing I do is our Women in Faith collab. There are 12 budgeters, lovely ladies here on YouTube who have made this collab. They each will make a video that it goes through why the verse they chose on their challenge is important to them. So this is the schedule. So this is the schedule. You want to take a screenshot. So yesterday was Lisa of Lisa Grateful Me. So I encourage you to go check out her video for Women in Faith. And this week I've decided to finish off challenges. I've been playing through the binder, rolling a die, and this week I want to finish up all the challenges that have some amounts left, and then starting next week I'm going to go through and play it like a normal mini where I roll a die and I have ones, and the die tells me how many ones to put on each challenge. So for today, we're going to go and find the challenges that have spaces left. This one here, the Faithful Dash, has $1. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I didn't get my money out. All right, here I have 51s. Need to get my cash tray here. I'm just going to sit them here. All right, so this was $1. So I'm going to make a stack over here. Cross that one out. So that finishes up the Faithful Dash. And her verse was Matthew 6:26. Look at the birds. They don't plant or harvest or store food in barns, for your heavenly Father feeds them. And aren't you far more valuable to him than they are? I think there's only a handful. Lisa Grateful Me is done. Angela Marie 888 is done. Cashing In with Shelley is done. Grammy's Journey, there's some left on that one. Her verse is Psalm 56:3-4. When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. In God whose word I praise. In God I trust and am not afraid. What can mere mortals do to me? So there's a 3 and a 2 left, so that's 5. Savvy Girl Saves is done. This one has a spot left, and this is Budgets with Elma. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. So that's $1. And then this one's Gaming Grandma Budgets. Romans 8:28, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose. And there's $1 left on there. And then this is the last one. That is Michelle Plans Daily. That one is done as well. So next week, I'll start playing this like a regular mini challenge where the die tells me how many each envelope gets. This is my bank. So what I'm going to do with the rest of this money is I'm going to play in these challenges that I have here. I have 6 of them. So I'm going to go through and let the die decide how many ones each one gets. At least that's my plan. I'm hoping that works. If not, I'll figure something out next week. So the first roll is 2. One, 2. These are sticking together. 3, 4, 5. I guess I should tell you. I'll tell you who they are when I go through and what they got. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Is that like the third 2 in a row? That's my catch-all. Let me go back to the beginning. 1. Boy, this is going to take forever. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. That is a 6-sided die. I promise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Honest. See, there's a 6. Can't believe all the 1s, 2s, and 3s I'm getting. Come on. Alright, that's the last one. We'll go back to the beginning. Next time, maybe I'll do it through the whole binder next week, since it's going pretty far. There's a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one wanted 5, and we have 3. Now I need to do a bookmark here. And I found this, I think there were 6 of these magnetic bookmarks I found at the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to use that. I don't remember, this one got the last set, right? Yeah, right there. So we're going to start on this one next time. So I'll use my magnetic bookmark to mark where I'm at. And hopefully I remember that there's a bookmark in there. Alright, so let's go through and see what each one got. Okay, this first challenge was created by Lazy Sloth Savings. And it was created for Aisha and budgets for her to sell on her Ko-fi page. So I bought this off of Aisha's Ko-fi page. And it is the saying that's on it She is clothed in strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. So that got one. I need to get some stuff on my fingers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll put that over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next is a challenge by Budget with Mrs. P. Believe there is good in the world. And if you read just the red words, it says be the good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's do a 3 for 6, 2 for 8, and 2 for 10. Next is CBA Mom Saves. I am leaving you with a gift, peace of mind and love. And the peace I give you is a gift the world cannot give. John 14:27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to do it this way, and then I'm going to color a teal heart. Next is Anna Banana Budgets, and it says let your light shine, and it saves 24, so we'll see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm going to do 2, 4, and then I'm going to just do 1X for half of that. Next is 2 tinies that I'm using as a mini. This is by Save with Jessica. Jesus is the only way, and God is love. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's one there, and I have more. And this is another one by Save with Jessica. So I only crossed off one there, and I said I had 4, right? So I need to do 3 more. So 1, 2, 3. I shouldn't have put my money down there a while. I'm pretty sure it was 4. So we'll put that in there. And then the last one is by Savvy Girl Saves. And it says, we give thanks to God always for all of you constantly, mentioning you in our prayers. Thessalonians 1 verse 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it this way then. If I lose track, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can always recount it. All right. So that should be our $50. I'm going to trade that in for 50 to put in my bank. And so far, 150, 200, 25, 6, 7. Trade these 2 50s in for another 100. 100, 220, 25, 26, 27. Okay, that's all for my faith binder. Oh, I should 1, 2, 3, 6 plus 3, 6, 12, 13, $14. So I should get that out of here. So let's change this. 25 minus 14. Let's see. Don't want to get myself all goofed up here. So 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the 5. And then what did I say I needed? 1, 2, 3, 4 times 3 is 12, 13, 14. So we'll do 2 10s for the 20. So 14, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Paper clip. So another challenge completed. All right, so we're done with the faith binder for this week. So go ahead and check out all the ladies in my faith binder. I'll have them listed below in the description box, and show them some love. I sure would appreciate it, and I'm sure they would as well. Put this in my completed challenge. So I made a tracker. So this is the last one I finished for the faith binder. And I didn't log this one. And I don't remember when I finished that. But that was my faith binder. And the amount was 25. And that's going towards giving. And then the one we just finished today was 14. Circle that so it's easy to find. So that's also faith binder 14, and that'll go towards giving. So next I want to show you how I made a binder for just a few dollars. Okay, and I'll use my Friday was payday and I didn't stuff my variable spending. I'm going to start stuffing that. Just even though we use a lot of credit cards, I'm going to add up what we spent in each category each week, and that way I can keep track of what we're spending. And then when the bills due, you can do it the same way. And then when the bills due, you take the money out of your binder, put it in the bank, and then you can pay your credit card bill if you use credit card for variable expenses. So this is $860. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 758, 820, 840, 850, 855, 860. And you don't need a money tray either. Let's do it that way. Okay. So what I did was, you can buy these little photo albums 4x6 at the Dollar Tree. There's the original cover. I just flipped it backwards. I did make a cover, but you don't need to do that. That's totally up to you. And then I also made dashboards. Again, you could just cut out sheets of paper and handwrite your categories. The other thing I'm doing is I bought a pack of index cards at the Dollar Tree. You get over 200 for $1.25. So I will use those as my trackers. So first is gasoline. I'm trying to decide if I want to do it this way or this way. I guess I'll start this way and see how it works. So gasoline. So today is 7/27. And I'm going to add 175. $100, $50, $60, $75. Okay. And you can just stick these in here. Okay, go to the next category is going to be groceries. Get another tracker. So far, $1.25 and a pack of these, $1.25, $2.50. I'm going to assume you have a pencil or a pen, so you don't need to buy one of those. And groceries is going to be $400 plus $400. Now, I stuff every payday, which is every other week. So I just stuffed my sinking funds on Friday. You can check my video out from Friday where I stuffed my sinking funds. And those sinking funds, I like to call them my freedom funds because I'm saving each payday towards irregular bills or periodic bills, also variable sometimes, like our fuel oil. Stuffing every 2 weeks so that when the bill comes around, I should have enough money to pay it without it hurting my bank account for that month because I've been saving little by little all along. So this is for this is for 2 weeks. So $200 per week for a total of $400. So I'm going to go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 400. And I'm putting the money behind the tracker. That way I can just flip through and see what my balances are. Okay. And then I could throw this in my purse. And then when I'm spending and I'm in the car, I can see how much I have left to spend, and get in the car or whatever, I can update it, or when I get home I can update it after I log my receipts. Every receipt I get, I scan into the Fetch app, and if I've bought something that qualifies for a cashback rebate from Ibotta, then I would scan it into there as well. So if you want to join the rebate apps, my referral codes are in the description box. And if you use my code, you get a little bonus, and I get a little bonus if you use my code. But it definitely adds up over time. With Fetch, you can scan any receipt, even from the local 5 and dime on the corner that's not a national chain. Okay. Next is eating out. Get another card to use as a tracker. And that's $250 for 2 weeks. $250. So this is again for 2 weeks because I won't stuff again for 2 weeks. Oh, going the wrong way. Next is Mad Money. This is a term that I heard all growing up because my mother kept Mad Money. I need to put something under here to keep. the glare. Sorry if there's a glare. It was always her mad money. I've heard it called different things. So that's just if I want something, I can get it. And I'm going to put $10 in there, and that'll just accumulate. If I want a pack of Lifesavers or, something like that. Or I can save it up to get something a little bigger. Don't need to have that category. That's totally up to you. Next is a buffer. If we really did need something, but I didn't have enough money in the funds, buffer is going to let it slide a little bit. So I always like to have a buffer. Sometimes it's just like a mental thing. It's there, but you won't necessarily use it. So 25. So of course you can add many other categories. This little booklet has like 24 sleeves or something like that. And so that if you do it two like that, you could do this in each side. Instead of having a dashboard, you could do another set of money and your tracking card here. And then you could theoretically have like 48 categories in your little $1.25 Dollar Tree binder. So this can get you started for not a lot of money. So don't be afraid of budgeting because you don't have all the bells and whistles and the fancy binder and all of this and that. You need a calculator, you need a pen, you need something to keep it together in, maybe a spiral notebook to write your plan as you're figuring out what your plan's going to be, and index cards to make trackers, and you're good to go. All right. I could make an actual video showing from beginning to end how to make this up and all of that. So just let me know in the comments if you want to see a full-fledged on its own video going into detail, showing you pictures of what Dollar Tree has available and what you could use. And I'd be happy to put that together for you. I want to thank you for spending your precious time with me today. This little guy is my purple piggy bank. That is my logo, and I actually crocheted him. I love to crochet. Him or her, I don't know if it's a him or her. I haven't come up with a name yet, so I'm wondering maybe if you have some ideas for a name for my purple pig that is my mascot. If you have any ideas for a name, just drop it in the comments. I'd be interested to know if you have any ideas. Alrighty, that's all I have for today. I want to thank you for spending your precious time with me. I know everyone is so busy, and I do appreciate each and every one of you stopping in. I pray that your plan for this week goes well. I'm praying that ours goes well. I encourage you to tune in next week. I'm going to have another episode of Meaningful Monday. That's what I'm calling this series. Just to stop and think. And, if you have a faith binder or have been thinking about having a faith binder, go ahead and do it. I encourage you to do it. So that's all I have for now. If you missed any episodes, you can check out. I have all my playlists listed in the description box below, and you can go back and catch up on something. And I do love this budgeting community so much. Everyone's so helpful, so caring, supportive of each other. It's a beautiful thing, and I truly appreciate it. Now, one final thought. I want to let you know, no matter what your journey looks like, I want you to believe in yourself and know you can do this. Stop second guessing yourself, organize the money, and just move forward with hope, one step at a time. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, you know, all the things. And I will see you again soon. And until next time, shall we budget? You got this.